Hello guys, my name is George. In today's video, I will teach you something that not a lot of people our age truly understand. So I was meant to be, studying for a geography test right now. But as I was reading the fucking uh, lessons, you can say, I realized that getting a good grade on this geography test won't make me retire my mother in 5 years, but making videos daily for an extended period of time will. So I am here making a video for you guys, and I really want to help with this one. I want you to help yourself. Today's topic will be on video games. You will regret gaming in the future, and that is a fact. Very few people, and I mean very few people, actually are in a situation where the positives of gaming outweigh the negatives. It's like a very limited amount of people. For all of us, gaming is detrimental to our lives. And I'm being absolutely sincere when I'm saying this, by the way. You will regret it at some point in the future. It's a guarantee. And I want to first elaborate on all of the cons of gaming. Every single time you turn on the game, whether it be League of Legends, Fortnite, GTA, whatever the fuck, fucking Clash of Clans, you do so much bad shit to your brain. So much. And the two main villains of the story are fucking up your concentration levels, fucking up your dopamine levels. Both are pretty important. Concentration is pretty obvious, dopamine I will have to explain a bit. So think of it this way. Whenever you're turning on the game and you're looking at the screen, there's like 50 million things happening inside of this little box of pixels. And it's so stimulating and it's so distracting. You teach your brain to focus in like split second intervals. So like when you're playing Fortnite, oh, he's shooting here, build, take the wall, edit, pump. That's not how real life works. Like when you look outside, it's like some bird is like moving, some people are walking down the street. Maybe you have like a fast car here and there, but real life is like so much slower than all of the shit on the monitor. Or for example, reading a book, listening in class to your teacher. There's way less going on. So when you teach yourself to focus on 1 billion things at once, similarly like social media, by the way, like TikTok, every 1 second, new video, new information, new person, new topic. Gaming is very similar. And it's proven with studies that your concentration severely drops from the habit of gaming. But then there's this other fucking villain in the story, the second guy, that I want to focus on. Give me a second, they're working on like water in our street. Okay, you're gonna deal with it. The second villain in this story is lowering your dopamine levels. So dopamine, I'm sure a lot of you have heard of already. I don't want to get into the scientific depths of what it is because I'm not too sure myself, but it basically determines your happiness, your motivation, your willingness to work, to go through hard shit. And that sounds very important, right? Like how happy you are, how motivated you are, how much you want to push through difficult times. Sounds very important. Well, guess what? Every time you have this like 2-3 hour gaming session, your dopamine, so this is your dopamine baseline. This is where your dopamine usually is. So this is your level of happiness, motivation, whatever. When you game, obviously gaming is very fun, right? That's why you do it. It goes up, goes up, goes up. Boom. You reach your peak, and then you turn off the game, you turn off your PC, you go outside. And you're like tired, you're less motivated, you're not as concentrated. This was your baseline right here. This is where it is now. So this is basically how dopamine works. When you stimulate yourself with social media, porn, video games in this specific example, your dopamine goes up a lot because it's very fun, and once the activity is over, it goes down. Makes sense? But it actually goes down lower than it was before. So the 3 hour gaming session might be fun. It literally makes you less happy long term. It makes you less motivated long term. And this isn't some like bullshit that I made up to convince you. This is literally how dopamine works. It's science. It's our body. And video games, the problem with them is that not only are they very bad for you, like social media porn, they're very accepted in our society. Everyone games, right? Not everyone smokes weed, but almost everyone games. So we don't actually see them as this negative thing, when in reality we definitely should. And trust me when I say this, no person on this planet has regretted quitting video games. Not a single one has regretted not gaming on him anymore, not wasting countless of hours, ruining your concentration, your dopamine, all of that. Everyone has been proud of the decision to quit them. Okay, so at this point you might be thinking to yourself, wait, the way he explained it, it sounds like pretty bad. But what else am I supposed to do in my free time? I mean, I game for like half the day. What else is there to do in life? And here comes the actual good fun part. And it's not even that boring. I mean, I'm focusing on it myself right now. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I don't watch social media, I don't jerk off. I'm not saying that. But I am actively working on it, and I think that's very important. Puts me way above a lot of people. So, the replacements for video games, which are just other ways to spend your time, that don't like fuck you up completely, are, you guessed it, reading books can be pretty good, right? I mean, sure, it sounds boring, but basically every topic in existence is covered by a book somewhere. So you can learn so much from them. You can improve your concentration by focusing on bringing your attention back to the text every time your mind wanders. And it's such a useful skill, because knowledge is power. No bullshit here. Like, by knowing things, you know how to act, and by acting, you get results. So if you know more, you're gonna act in a more optimal, superior way, and you're gonna get better results. It's pretty simple to understand. Other than reading books, a little more stimulating options can be like watching actual interesting YouTube videos, or long form, unedited podcasts. They're actually pretty fucking broken, I'm not gonna lie. Like a 2 hour video of a guy just talking in front of the camera with no editing. It's basically like you're reading a book, but you also have like another person speaking in front of the camera, so it feels like a conversation kind of. And it's easier to learn by both watching and listening to something. So when, like right now, you're both listening to me, hopefully, and you're also watching me do all this shit with my hands and like talk, hopefully. Hopefully. So two reflections so far: reading, watching interesting long-term videos. My bad, middle finger, flip off. And you can also just spend more time outside, go on walks, talk to family, maybe video chat a friend if there's no family present in your life at the moment. But again, just spend more time in nature, look at the dogs on the street. There's some pretty big fucking cute guys, like a dog like this. Hopefully, mine is gonna be like this, bro. Like, if this is like, this is maybe like, this is like a German Shepherd, hopefully mine will be like this. I mean, he will be Bruno, like the goat. And yeah, there's a lot of other things you can do to spend your time on that aren't bad for you. And I'm sure you even, like, this isn't some mind-breaking new information to you, like reading, watching important videos, talking to people, going outside. But it's not as fun, it's not as stimulating compared to video games. But if you actually give them up, for all of the reasons I listed, the other things in life become so much more enjoyable. Like, I've noticed it myself. Right now, I'm not in like a perfect state. But whenever I don't stimulate myself with bullshit for a few days, even the more boring stuff is actually fun. Like, I'm gonna try to read a bit in like an hour and a half. It doesn't sound very fun. I'm gonna be like reading a book. But if I get into the habit, it will slowly become like the most enjoyable part of my day. So, again, video games suck for your life, for your mental health. They take up a shit ton of time. They mess up your concentration levels. They lower your dopamine baseline tremendously. They also fuck up your masculinity, man. Like, a lot of us when we game, we want to be the best at the game. Like, we want to improve, we want to get better at fucking up other people who are less skilled than us. And that's very fun, right? Improvement is fun. I'm sure a lot of you guys want to be better at the game you play. But that masculine urge to be better, to be competitive, is drained away into this virtual world. And it's not manifested into real life where it actually matters whether you're better than the other person. So that's very interesting to think about. Video games make you less masculine, they make you less competitive. Because they drain those qualities that you have and they use them for themselves in this like monitor fucking pixel world. They suck, man. You'd be so much better off in 2 weeks, in a month, in a year, in 10 years, if you replace them with good things. That's basically like the purpose of self-improvement. You replace the bad shit with the good shit and your life suddenly transforms in like a month. I've been kind of swacking like the past 2 days. I didn't meditate this morning even because my sleep has been pretty shit. I'm actively working on my sleep. I think sleep is my main priority right now because it affects everything else. So once I get like 3 times better at sleep, no waking up in the middle of the night, no all of that bullshit, I'm gonna be so much better off. And I will continue like alongside my sleep, I will work on my mental health, meditation. Those things are crucial. And once I kind of like, in maybe 2 weeks, because it will take some time, if once my sleep is like so much better and my mental health is so much better, I will start to like go down different paths of like maybe in a month and a half I'll make it my priority for a few months to like master social skills. I've already talked about why they're so important. And through better sleep, I will be more awake, I will be more concentrated, I will be more focused, I will be happier, and that will make me so much better in social situations. Like whenever you're tired, you're not really good at talking to people, are you? Improving my sleep, I will also improve my mental health. Again, make me happier, more concentrated, more present in the current moment. So much better for social skills. I will read a book. I will keep pushing hard in the gym. Keep eating as clean as possible. Gonna implement some quinoa, some spinach into my diet even, because progress makes you more confident. So you're even better in social situations. And then I'll actually learn the science, or like the this of social skills. And I will hopefully be pretty fucking good off soon. But it takes active effort, it takes discipline. It's obviously not gonna be a straight journey up, but I think sleep is the foundation where everything rests on. So once I improve it, and then mental health, and then and it builds up. So this is like a quick rant to like put my thoughts out. But again, gaming sucks for you. If you truly want to change your life, you should take it out. Decide for yourself. Do you want to live the life of gaming, simulation, sadness, depression? Or do you want to live the life of knowledge, of power, of focus, of determination and greatness? Blue pill, red pill. What the fuck was that laugh? It's up to you to decide. So pick wisely, my friend. Bye bye.